Hello everyone, welcome back to AI Flow Studio. In today's video, we're diving into something really exciting. We're going to build an AI agent with long-term memory. So imagine an agent that remembers you and your preferences and habits and uses that memory to help you more intelligently. So let's get started. First, we need a chat trigger. We import it in the workflow and we connect it to an AI agent. The agent needs a chat model, which we can simply use OpenAI chat model, a memory, which can be Windows buffer memory, the easiest one, connected chat trigger node, and also our agent can have several tools that here we have just one tool named save memory. Our agent is a tools agent. The source for prompt as a user message is the connected chat trigger node and also the system message for our AI agent, which is really crucial here. So you can easily copy prompt I have provided here in the agent and use it in your own agent. And just the important parts are that I've told the agent to save valuable information and store high value long term information about the users into the database. Then I've introduced the tools. It has one tool named Save Memory. And also, I've told the agent that it has access to previously saved user memories by JSON memories to JSON stringify. Also, I've told the agent the things that it needs to do and what it shouldn't do. And also, I've provided some examples for the agent to understand. For example, I'm a vegetarian and allergic to peanuts. This is something that should be saved in the memory. And something like show me a restaurant or what time does the museum close, these they don't need to be saved. Now let's talk about our tool. Here it's named Save Memory. You can easily rename it. And then you need to set your credentials in Airtable. So let's talk about Airtable now and how you can set up the database in that platform. So you can easily navigate to airtable.com and create a free account. Here I've created the account before, so I sign in and then you can see my workspaces. Here I've got one, it's named N10. I click on that and then you can see my tables that I've previously created. Here I've got a table memories with 3 columns: user, memory, and date registered. So if you want to create a table yourself, you can click on pros and start from scratch and name your table something like memories. And then some fields are loaded. You can delete them easily and add your own fields by clicking on plus and choosing the type of data that is going to be stored, like a single line text for the user, single line text for the memory, and also a date field for the date that the memory is registered in the database. Then something that you need to do is go to account and then go to Builder Hub, and also in the personal access tokens section click on create new token. So I've created a token before, now I'm just testing another one. I named the token something like the memory agent, and then you need to add 4 scopes to your token, like read records, like write records, read schema, and write schema. These are 4 scopes necessary for your agent. So after adding them, you can click on create token and copy the token and use it in N10 for your agent. So we go back to N10. You can click on create new credentials and paste your access token. Then the tool description, you can set it manually, like save user's memory into the Airtable database to use in future. The resource is record and the operation is create. So then you need to choose your base, your table, and also for mapping the columns, you need to map each column manually. Like what I've done here for user, I've got the code, and for the memory, I'm using $sign from AI, which is really important and really easy here. You can get the data from the AI agent. And for the date registered, I'm using now, which means that the exact time that the memory is being saved in the database. And that's all about our tool here. Now it's time to test our agent and see how it's performing. So I chat with the agent. Now here I get an error to JSON string can't be, because right now we don't have the data right now. We're just writing the data into the database. So in our system prompt, let's remove this part, JSON memories to JSON stringify, and for now let's just write no memories now. So there are no memories in our agents right now. So we start again, chat again with the agent, we restart the session and say something like hi. As you can see, the agent is working and it's trying to answer me back. It says, how can I assist you today? As you can see, the tool is not called and it's not used. Now I say, I have a pet called Billy, and as you can see, the agent is using the save memory tool and it is used. So let's check the database here. As you can see, there's a new record. The user has a pet named Billy and the date and time. So the user is not filled, and that's because here, we've got a problem here. JSON message chat, that username is not present in the chat. This is for Telegram, for example. So here for the user, let's just write AI Flow Studio. So we hard code the user field right now, and let's say something else like it is a dog, or better say like he's a dog. I mean, my pet is a dog. And again, it is calling the tool save memory, and as you can see in the database, a new record, the user is AI Flow Studio and the memories user has a dog named Billy with the date and time. Now let's add the part that handles retrieving data from the database. This is what we have here. So we've got an Airtable node to read the records. The operation is search here, search records, we choose the table, and also here we can sort how to get the data. For example, I've chosen the date registered field and the direction of sorting is descending, and also I've checked return all. Then you have to aggregate all the data that is returned from the database. So you aggregate all items data into a single list from the field memories, and also fields to include, I've chosen memory and created time. This is necessary to return just one actually piece of data into a single list. And then because there's also a chat and also data from here, so we need to pass just one piece of data to the agent. So we use merge, the mode is combine, as you can see here, and then the data is passed to the agent. This is all the steps necessary for you to retrieve the data from the database and pass it to your agents. Now let's check it again here. I say hi and the agent answers me back, and I give some information like my name is Arash. So the agent is using its tool save memory and it is trying to save it in the database. Let's check all the nodes here. So in Airtable, it has returned two pieces of data, the user and the memory and the date registered, and also the other record. There are two pieces of data here passed to the agent, and also the data is aggregated into just one list named memories. It is a single list with two pieces of data in that. And then the chat and the data is all combined into one piece of data, which has got a chat input, my name is Arash, and also the list memories. And it is inserted and inputted into our agent. And the agent has produced the output. Now let's change our workflow so that our agent can work with Telegram. So I'm gonna just tell you the things that need to be changed. So we need a Telegram trigger here instead of a chat trigger, and then you need to set your credentials. You can easily search the web in order to understand how to get your access token. And it's really easy, and we had it in the previous videos in this page. So after having your access token and paste it here, your Telegram trigger is okay, the other nodes are the same. There's something in our tool, in save memory tool, that needs to be changed. Here we have the user from Telegram, so you can use JSON message chat.username to save the memories of the user separated, and the other things are exactly the same, no changes here. And remember that the user message in the agent is, you need to set it to work with Telegram. And also here we have JSON memories to stringify, nothing changes here, and the prompt. And then you need a Telegram node to send the message back to the user. So the operation here is send message to the same chat ID, and the text is JSON.output, that we get the output from the agent. This is all the necessary changes that we need to have so that our agent can work with Telegram, and the other nodes are exactly the same. So for testing the Telegram version, we need to activate our workflow, and then let's go to Telegram and test what happens here. So I send my message here, the agent is answering me back, and I say I have a cat named Billy. So it says that's great, and let's check our database. Here the user is inserted, this is my Telegram username, and also the memory is saved. Let's check it with another sentence like he's 3 years old. And I get the response. And now let's check the database again to see if the data is saved. And yeah, the user has a cat named Billy who's 3 years old. And that's everything about the Telegram. So nothing else changes. Now we have an agent that works with Telegram and also the chat. So if you've liked this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and in case of any questions, please ask them in the comments.